Subscribe and hit the bell icon to never miss another update from India Forums.
What's your name? I'm like Soundous, and they're like replying Sandas. I'm like, I know what that means, and it's not funny at all.
Soundous Moufakir, who is currently a part of Colors TV show Khatron Ke Khiladi 13, got in an exclusive chat with us and spoke about her journey on the show, the alleged fallout between Daisy Shah and Archana Gautam, dating rumors with co-contestant Arjit Taneja, and a lot more. We're talking about your journey in the world of television from Splitsvilla to Khatron Ke Khiladi. How do you look back at this journey?
It was an amazing journey. They're like both of them are two different like shows, two different formats, and everyone like the cast of the contestants is like so different. So both of them have been extremely rich in terms of experience, in terms of knowledge, on both levels, personal and then professional. But I must like admit that Khatron Ke Khiladi is just like a huge milestone like on my career and my resume.
What makes you say that? Why do you believe that Khatron Ke Khiladi is the milestone for you?
First of all, because the host is Rohit Shetty, and then it's like very big name in the industry, and it's like a show that is different in terms of the format. Like there is no extra drama, there is no uh, dramatic stories. It's more about the sense, and the budget that goes to make these stunts is like extremely like huge. So the quality of the stunts, the quality of like the experience that Khatron Ke Khiladi gives to the audience is like so big, that they cannot like find it on any other show or reality show.
Right. So, how do you look back at your journey in Khatron Ke Khiladi? Like, tell us about your experience. How was it?
I was a little bit like lost in the beginning because I was coming like from a reality background,
Yeah.
and still I'm new to the industry. And all the contestants are like most of them actors, established artists in the industry for like the past 10 years, 8 years. I am the only one who just like been just like 1 year in India and got this opportunity. So I needed, to create like a space for myself, between all these contestants and be like, okay, guys, it's been just 1 year, but trust me, that's like a year of mehnat, which is equal to 3 years. So there been like this point, also the second point where it's a show that is based on like stands, and for both like reality shows that I have done, which is Rodis and Splits, I had like partners in each stunts. And Khatron Ke Khiladi is the first reality show where I have to do the stunts by myself. So it's just like Sundus and Sundus. So if I it's me, and then if I win, like the winning is thanks to me. So because of that, it's been like special to my heart.
Right. But how do you look back at it? Has it been difficult for you to create that space? Like you said that you had to
Yeah.
create your own space.
Yeah.
Was it difficult for you to find acceptance?
Um, Actually, it wasn't difficult for me because whenever I go on a reality show, I never like think twice. I never think first of all about the audience that I should behave like this. I should react that way so that the audience gets sympathy like towards me or the audience likes me. So whenever I go, I just speak up my mind, I speak up my thoughts, and I think that what like makes me reach where I am. Like you will see me and you will see, okay, there is presence in the game. Like it's someone who's like present, no matter if she has not done movies, no matter if she has not done big projects with big co-stars, but me just being me, I do exist.
Right.
So I think that like helped me. Has it been difficult? Yes, in terms of the sense. I think like that current has been one of the most terrible, horrifying experience of my whole life, Abitak. In terms of the acceptance, I think that I don't need people to accept me. I'm just like being myself, and I'm there like for myself. I'm there like for the audience. But yeah, they have been very welcoming, like towards me, for me being like an outsider, for not like yet speaking Hindi properly. I bonded like so well with like so many people easily, like since the like day one. So yeah, it's been like an amazing journey.
Right. Okay. In a recent interview with us, Daisy mentioned that television has not been very welcoming and television has created barriers. What is your take on this? And did you also feel the same? Because since even you are an outsider, did you feel that people created barriers because you were coming from an outside industry, or because you were a newcomer in the industry?
Um, First of all, I feel that we are in a century where digital media is taking over all the platforms. So in my head, there is no television, there is no theater, there is no like Instagram and Facebook. At the end, everything comes on digital media. So whatever feedback we get, it's just like a simple feedback from the audience. It's not because it's TV and it's not because it's Instagram. So I feel that such allegation towards TV should not be there. I feel that it's just the audience reacting the way they want, and the audience in the night with their family, they're watching TV in the morning, in the train while going to work, they're on their Instagram and like social media platforms, and on like while being in their workspace, they are on their laptops, so they're maybe on OTT platforms. So it's just like the same audience who just like reacting. It's not like TV.
Right. Okay. But did you face any sort of barriers from the industry or from the contestants?
Barriers like from the industry?
Like, did they create barriers because you were an outsider?
No, not at all. I just felt that, as I mentioned in the beginning, the cast of the contestants have been like different from the cast that I have experienced in Spizvilla and then Rosie's, because these people are more of reality show people. They are ready to do anything to create drama to get attention. While in Khatron, they're more of established people who come like from Naxan background, from music background, who like where Khatron Ke Khiladi is just like an experience in their life. But once it will be done, they will like go back to their like work, which is acting or which is singing. So here, like I had like more respect towards like these people.
Right. So this season has been making a lot of headlines for a lot of reasons, mainly for the controversies and the fights. Recently, there has been a cold war between Archana, Daisy, Harjit, and Dino. Because you've seen everything firsthand, how do you look at it?
I don't understand what's like the point of creating such drama, because for me, I've never seen Archana and Daisy like fighting or even like arguing in the show. So when
Okay.
that digital drama happened, I was like, when did they like don't um gel well with each other? So I have no like idea about what happened. I just want to stay like out of all of this. But of course, me too. I have like my share of the problems with one of the Kiraris, which will like come soon on TV, and guys will see it. Um, and I feel it's okay. She felt that Arshana maybe is respectful, so she said it, and Arshana saw it and she replied. So that's cool.
Right. Okay. Also, there have been rumors of your relationship with Arjit. Your comments.
No, there is like no relationship rather than friendship.
So, talking about Khatron Ke Khiladi again, it's been a while that the show has gone on air. Do you think you've been getting the recognition that you craved for with the show?
Okay, this is like a very nice question. I would say that the recognition that I'm getting, or like the feedback that I'm getting for the audience, is from like a quality audience,
Right.
which like matters for me more than the quantity, because I do know that India is 1.5 billion people and then anyone can react, but when you get the reaction from the right person, like that matters the most. When it's like a producer who's seeing you on Khatron Ke Khiladi and giving you feedback, when it's like a director, when it's like a casting person, that's like more important for me because that's my work. But when it's like uh, just like quantity of people, just because they want drama, just because they want like some substance to feed their day with, because they have no work to do rather than watching like reality shows back to back. So that doesn't matter for me. So I would say that Katro have been extremely impacting like my career, but in a positive professional way.
Right. Did you see yourself coming this far in the show? Because you've gone.
Kabini.
Okay.
कभी कभी नहीं मैंने सोचा था कि मैं यहाँ पे पहुँच सकती हूँ एक साल में um, it was not like even in my dreams. It's but again, you know, like when I look at my journey, I don't feel like I have to be thankful to anyone. I didn't hang on anyone's shoulders and be like, he's my baby sugar daddy in the industry, and because of him I got fame, or because of him I got this project. I didn't like take any shortcut. It was just like pure like hard work, pure like mehnat, pure like knocking all doors. When everything would shut and then like a small window would open, I would like see the light in that tunnel and be like, oh nice, you know. So I've being just like positive. And what happened with me is that I just started with roadies and it was nice. They liked me. And that was like what opened the next door for me, which is like Spitzvilla. And it's the same production, it's the same channel. So they have seen like a change in my personality. They have seen like they really want to win. And I make it till the end. And because of who I was in Spitzvilla, because of my personality and because of my interaction with the audience, then the people of Castro called me. So it's just like a door opening like other doors, and this is like, I think that's like the only way that will like help me in my career.
Right. So if you're talking about Khatro again, any regrets that you have on your journey, or any time that you felt that you should not have taken on this show? Did you have any moment like this?
Mm, no, like not taking on the show, that would be like so stupid of myself, because it's one of the biggest reality shows in India, and I've met so many talented people, established people that like really like inspired me in like so many ways. If I wouldn't do that, I would be like sitting in Andheri in my room and then doing nothing and crying and maybe packing my bags and going back home. Um, did I do something that I regret? I don't think so. Like I think I've just been like so entertaining. I've been just out there. The language barrier didn't stop me from being myself. Um, I did the stunts very well, and much more like stunts are coming where you're gonna see me like just like rolling it. Um, no, I think I would like clap on my shoulder and be like, "You did good."
Okay, so from Splitsvilla to Roadies, to
Roadies
Roadies to Splitsvilla to Khatron Ke Khiladi. What next? Do we have Big Boss on cards?
No,
Okay.
no, I don't want to do Big Boss. I want to like take a break like from reality show, because I just like had this introspection with myself after Castro, and I was like, okay, like these are the opportunities that have been coming towards your like journey, and you took them. That's great. You've created like a fan base for yourself. You created like a little name for yourself in the industry.
Right.
Like some few people know you. Now you can like try for acting, because that's why I packed my bag from another country to here. Um, and I'm also like against, like I love reality shows, but I also dislike the fact that some people need to put themselves in maybe such hard situations so that the audience like them, so that they can get to work. So the audience like you for your personality, but doesn't like you based on your skills and your talent. You can be extremely talented, but then you go on a reality show and then they portray you as bad, and then you have been disliked, but then you're extremely talented and you're not getting work. So I'm gonna just like take a break and then focus on my skills, on dancing, on acting, on Hindi. And yeah, which will like take time, because like doing acting and getting fame, it's like a long process. Doing reality show and getting fame is like very quick, in just like 3-4 months you have like a huge fan base. But that's okay. I want to like do things properly.
Right. Okay. What else are you interested in terms of your career? If we like, what do you want to do next? Like you said, acting, but what apart from what in acting?
So right now I want to do like dancing projects.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm like extremely like eager to do any South Indian songs, or even like Bollywood song that has like good dancing part. Like I wanna like have like my dancing sequence in that song, or maybe even like add my lyrics in Arabic or like in French. That would be like so good if I can do that. Also in acting, I would love like something like for the young audience, something like the web series Class that have been on Netflix. I love like something which is more of Hollywood, more of interacting with like the young audience, touching more these like taboo uh, taboo like discussions like sexual life, harassment, parenting, social problems. So that would be like themes that would interest me.
Right. Okay. Talking about your friends or your co-contestants from Splitsvilla, have you been in touch with anyone from the show?
From Splitsvilla, I like talk sometimes to like Kashish, the guy, Moose sometimes.
Okay.
Amir, it's been so long, but like there is only Akashmi now with whom I like catch up and call every like 2 3 days.
How has your life in India been? Did you face any barriers? How are you liking it here? Are there any obstacles that you've actually overcome or you're trying to overcome?
It's still extremely hard. Like people do see, okay, she wants place and she went to Khatron. Yes, it's a big thing, and I'm doing great. I'm doing amazing. I'm very grateful. But we are looking a very big picture, and what we have achieved right now, what I have achieved right now, is nothing in what like I'm dreaming about. So like the journey both lambai, and still like when I think about it, I'm like, damn, much more hard work is needed, much more focus, much more determination should be there. But every day is a struggle because see, like India is so big, so which is good because you get fame very quickly if like the Indian audience like you. But again, it's very hard because there are so many talented people. Like if you just wanna pick a girl, you will have million of hot, beautiful, talented girls in acting, in dancing, and they're like all in the same room, all at the same level. But who will make it? Maybe it's that person who will just add half an hour of practice, or maybe who will be a little bit more lucky, or maybe who will add just like that step that nobody will take. So it's very, very difficult to create like that unique name for yourself in the industry, to just be you, Sundus, and not be compared to someone else, or to and also like the second point is that I like something about the Indian audience. They give love to whoever is talented, and they give love to whoever is like working hard. And for that, you need to like work hard, and to work hard, you need to keep motivating yourself every day. Feeding yourself with inspiration, because every day I'm going to auditions and I'm like acting, and then they're like, "हाँ, ठीक है, चलो, निकालो." I'm crying the rig. I'm like, "Yeah, take me to Azad Nagar, yaar." So there are like two things, on social media. Khatron Ke Khiladi is going on, but it's still like something that the audience is watching. But for me, it's been done like 2 months back.
Right.
And now I need to continue. And while continuing, there are like a lot of obstacles, a lot of rejection, because even those people who are watching me on Khatron, they're like, "Oh, you want splits? What's next?" And I'm coming back with like a music video, and they're like, "Oh, damn, what's next?" I'm coming back with Khatron, and now they're like, "What's next?" So it's putting like a lot of pressure on me to just come up with something new and just keep elevating myself, because you can get like lost very easily.
Right. Right. Has there been any incidents on those, just for fun, because you don't know Hindi? Has there been anyone who has tried to uh, teach you something wrong, and then you in Hindi, and then just for fun, like pulling your leg? ऐसा कुछ कभी आपके साथ हुआ है?
Yeah, like people usually like when I'm going for an audition, or like meeting people who knew and they don't know, like that I'm a bad bitch, because you look at me like smiling and cute, but then I can like snap very easily. And they're like, "What's your name?" I'm like, "Sundus," and they're like replying Sandas. I'm like, I know what that means, and it's not funny at all. So that keeps like happening every time.
And has anyone tried to teach you something wrong? Like kuch galat Hindi in Hindi, if they try to teach you something in Hindi, which you did not know and you've spoken, but it was just for fun.
No, so this like I know like people keep trying this, so I never like trust people on teaching me anything. I'll
Okay.
like use Google or I call my Hindi teacher. I'm like, ye log me ye sikhaya hai, ye sahi hai, ye nahi sahi hai." So yeah, no trust.
And how has the progress been? How is Hindi coming along?
It's been good, but मतलब मैं हिंदी में बात कर सकती हूँ, लेकिन जब मैं गुस्सा हो और जब मैं कुछ स्पेसिफिक चीज के बारे में बोलना चाहती हूँ तो फ्लो नहीं आ रहा है हिंदी में.
But you're speaking very well.
Yeah, but auditions में ये ऐसे हिंदी होना नहीं चाहिए because you know the accent should not be there. You need to like speak in a flow and you need to break like and add emotions. तो थोड़ा सा मुश्किल है.
Right. Okay. Parting lines. What will you say to everybody who's watching you?
बहुत शुक्रिया सारे फैंस के लिए, आपके सपोर्ट के लिए, आपके प्यार के लिए. मैं आपके बिना कुछ नहीं है इंडिया में. I feel like so grateful that I have you guys because of you other people trust me and then give me like more work. So I hope that I keep inspiring you to go after your dream because believe me, it was just like a dream in my head. And I just made it where I am today totally by believing myself. So do believe in yourself, even if it doesn't work, just fake it till you make it.